Jive 5 was an African-American vocal group from Brooklyn, New York, led by lead vocalist Eugene Pitt. In an era when doo-wop was considered a slightly fading genre, the group stood out for its extraordinary vocal complexity and, most importantly, Pitt's unique voice. His range allowed him to shift from a low baritone to a piercing, emotional falsetto, which became the group's trademark. They maintained classic street corner harmony, but brought it into a more refined studio format, allowing them to compete with the emerging soul music. The song My True Story was written by Eugene Pitt and their manager. It is a classic doo-wop ballad built on sincere, confessional lyrics about eternal, enduring love. The story Pitt tells is dramatic and simple. He swears his devotion. Musically, the composition represents the pinnacle of the genre. Pitt's vocals are full of raw emotion and passion, while the other group members provide a deep, dense harmonic bed with characteristic bass vocals. The arrangement was relatively simple, but the emphasis on emotional delivery and flawless harmonies made it incredibly powerful. The success of My True Story in 1961 demonstrates that doo-wop, despite the pressure from the twist and the arrival of Motown, still remained a potent force, especially in the segment of slow, romantic ballads. The song became one of the last great national hits in the classic doo-wop style before the genre ultimately ceded ground to more dynamic soul and R&B groups. It fit perfectly into the longing for pure rock and roll and served as a romantic anthem for millions of teenagers. This track, like the work of the Marcells or the Shirelles, showed that harmonically rich, African-American vocal music could still dominate the pop charts. Unlike many of their contemporaries, the Jive 5 were not involved in major scandals, but their career was marred by legal difficulties. Following the success of My True Story, the group broke up and reformed several times, leading to constant disputes over the use of the name the Jive 5. His name was Earl. Eugene Pitt, despite these difficulties, continued to perform under various iterations of the group's name for decades, becoming one of the most steadfast adherents of traditional doo-wop. My True Story reached number 3 on the American Billboard Hot 100 chart and was number 6 on the 1961 year-end chart. The song's legacy is immense. It is considered one of the best and most emotional doo-wop ballads of all time. Musicians still study the vocal arrangements of this track as a benchmark of the genre. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. There will be a lot of interesting things.